the East Coast was blazing hot. My family is back in Philadelphia, and they were telling me about 90-plus degree weather. Out in Southern California, we were in like the mid 80s where I am, so not as bad, but still getting warm. That's what the summer's supposed to be, folks. It's supposed to be warm here. By the way, we have Bond Master 1 doing trivia while changing their newborn baby's diapers. That is commitment. And hopefully you're washing your hands before you touch the screen. I'm sure you are. I trust you. I also saw somebody saying, what are these hints? What are these fun facts people are talking about? Well, I will tell you. For those of you who don't know, we have a Twitter account. It is at SB Daily Trivia. The SB means Swagbucks. And every day we have a live game at 10 a.m. Pacific time. 1 p.m. Eastern. We build a fun fact. Social media. It gets sent out a push notification in this app. So if you are keen-eyed and you're on the lookout for it, the best way to do that is to follow us at Swagbucks Official on Instagram. Make sure you're keyed into the Swagbucks Facebook page in your country of residence and have push notifications turned on your phone. And that is the other way to make sure that you get it. But for now, it's Bounty Day. And here's hoping you collect one yourself in the Monday edition of Daily Trivia Live, a mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. Best of luck in your hunt for the grand prize. Behold, that is $1,000, and everyone can correctly answer 10 multiple choice general trivia questions. Will split it. But that is not all. That is never all, of course. In this game, you will earn one bonus SB for every question you get right after question number 1. Even if you are eliminated, here's how it works. If you win the game today, you will get your share of that $1,000 grand prize, and any bonus SB you picked up along the way will be added on top of that amount automatically. If you don't win the grand prize, you're still going to be picking up bonus SB. In that case, however, you will have to claim your bonus SB at the end of the game in order to keep them. Lucky for you, it's real simple to do. It really is. All you do is stay to the end of the game. You don't leave early. And once the game is finished, a little claim button will appear on screen. You tap it, and the SB are yours. The only way to lose, for sure, is to leave. If you leave, you lose, so stick around. The first time you get a question wrong, as long as it's before question number 10, you can rejoin to give yourself another chance at the grand prize. And there are 2 ways to rejoin. One of them is using a single SB, which is not bad, but of course the preferred way to do it is with a free rejoin. And if you don't have any free rejoins, or you would like more free rejoins, and I think that pretty much encapsulates everybody, just click the plus sign in the top left-hand corner of the main menu anytime a game's not happening, and you can get free rejoins by watching videos. But of course, there's one more reason why I always tell you to stick around, why I tell you never to give up. And that is that each game we give away 5 100 SB prizes to 5 players who win and claim at least 1 SB in the game. In fact, here are Thursday's winners. Congratulations, Leyland, to J.A. Heigl, to Mike Swag 139, Lady Mafia 2000, and Sassy Thumbelina. All of you are 100 SB richer. And to the thousands upon thousands of you who do not see your name up there, who have not yet seen your name up there, my words of encouragement to you remain the same. Keep playing and claiming, because next time the winner could be you. You're here right now. Just leave with at least 1 SB at the end of the game, and you could be one of those 100 SB giveaway winners. All right. You have all the info you need, so it is finally time to get things started. Here is question number 1. Banh mi and pho are both foods from which country? Is it France, Vietnam, or Poland? Banh mi. Let's move on to question number 2 now. Every question you get right from here on out gets you 1 bonus SB. Here we go. Question number 2. Which human organ is an EKG supposed to measure? Your eyes, your liver, or your heart? What is an you can go to a hospital or a specialist's office to get an EKG or electrocardiogram. Cardio is probably your hit there. You can also buy a smartwatch that will monitor your heart. I am a runner and I want to make sure I'm monitoring my heart health. Heart is the answer. 99% of you getting that one right. Well done. Heart health, very important. A lot of things you can do. There's the baby aspirin, there's eating right, and then there's old-fashioned exercise. If you have a treadmill, you have access to it. Here's my hack for you. 30 minutes, walk at 3.0 speed, so a decent walk at 10 incline, and you will build cardiovascular strength faster than you realize. Let's move on to question number 3 right now, though. It's worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. In the U.S. version of The Office, what is Michael Scott's job? Is he the regional manager, the assistant regional manager, or the assistant to the regional manager? You're looking for Michael Scott's position at Dunder Mifflin. Once the top salesman at Dunder Mifflin's Scranton branch, around 2001, Michael Scott ascended to the role of regional manager once Ed Truck retired. He is the regional manager of Dunder Mifflin. Only 57% of you getting that one right. My goodness. The assistant regional manager doesn't really exist. It's what Dwight calls himself, but he's actually the assistant to the regional manager. And then eventually becomes the regional manager at the end of the show. Spoiler alert, that the show ended, I think, over 10 years ago. All right. By the way, of the 43% of you that did not get that one right, almost all of you able to rejoin. Almost all those people doing it for free. And here is the great Michael Scott. If you've not watched the show, it is one of the funniest shows in the history of television. So, little recommendation for you there. Something to watch while you're on that treadmill. Let's move on to question number 4 now, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. In which decade did the Macarena dance become popular? Is it the 1980s, the 1990s, or the 2000s? The Macarena. Oy, Macarena. Aye. What decade did it first become popular? It was the song of the summer in 1995, despite having been released in 1993, and everyone was doing the dance. In fact, the entire Democratic National Convention doing it in 1996 was the signal that it was over. It is the 1990s, 80% of you getting that one right. Well done. It was right smack dab in the middle of the 90s that it got really hot. That was the summer I graduated from high school in 1995, and I will tell you, heard it all the time everywhere. Did not care for it that much, but we all know the dance. You know it, right? You can do the Macarena just like Dr. Evil. This might be the most 90s thing I've ever put up on the screen. Dr. Evil and Austin Powers movie doing the Macarena for you. There it is. There's the dance. For those of you who don't know, just do that. You'll be fine. Of the 20% of you that did not get it right, about half of you able to rejoin. We are down to 11,120 plus people in Grand Led Zeppelin or Jimmy Eat World. Before Crocodile Dundee created a cultural explosion here in the States, we had Colin Hay and his bandmates from Men at Work delivering a musical account of the Australian experience. Yes, Vegemite is in there. Just smiled and had a Vegemite sandwich or something like that, or gave me a Vegemite sandwich. You know what I'm talking about. Men at Work. We come from a land down under. 91% of you getting that one right. Well done. Now we're back. We're covering a couple of shakier questions, which will happen from time to time. You never know. Sometimes you think it's easy and it's hard. Sometimes you think it's difficult and it's easy. That's just the way trivia life is. We don't get too high or too low. Let's move on to question number 6 now, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. When was the most recent Catholic Pope chosen? Is it 1942, 2004, or 2025? The most recent Catholic Pope, when was he chosen? Americans finally got one of their own elected when a guy from Chicago was elected Pope by the conclave on May 8th, 2025. 2025 is the answer. Pope Leo. Pretty much everybody getting that one right. Well done. It's interesting to have someone who's, I believe he's a Cubs fan. Wasn't he a South Side guy? North Side is White Sox. Somebody out there from Chicago, help me out. Yes, he's from Dalton outside, but he's like a Chicago sports fan. He also went to Villanova, so he spent some time in Philly. We know the Pope has had a cheesesteak. Let's move on to question number 7 now, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. In 1991, what toy brand laid claim to being the best-selling car in America? Is it Hot Wheels, Lego, or Little Tykes? We have asked about this before, a very long time ago. It was way back in 2018. So if you were playing then, it might look familiar. Thanks to the popularity of the classic Cozy Coupe, Little Tykes sold over 500,000 units in 1991. So they claim to be the best-selling car in America. And oh my goodness, this is a brutal question, the likes of which we have not seen in some time. Only 8% of you getting that one right. Yes, we have asked about this question in reverse in the past, but that was 8 years ago. Most of you were not here then. Totally understand. Of the 92% of you that got eliminated, we're getting just about half of you back. We're going to give a little more time for more people. There is that classic. Here's someone who turned an actual car into a Cozy Coupe. This is a motorized car. Somewhere in Europe, I believe, is in England, judging by the plates, and has turned his car into a Cozy Coupe, which seems like I don't know why you do that. Maybe for fun. You know what? Who am I to judge? I'm not going to yuck anybody's yum. We are down to 5,327 people vying for a piece of our $1,000 grand prize. Question number 8 on the way now, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Marshmallow Peeps are most closely associated with which holiday? Is it Flag Day, Easter, or Thanksgiving? Marshmallow Peeps. Which holiday are they from? When they first came off of the manual assembly line in 1953, it took 27 hours to make a single peep. But with automation, those Easter staples are each done in about 6 minutes. That is better processes through mechanics and engineering. 99% of you getting that one right. Well done. That's the bounce back from that real difficult question number 7. I'm guessing a bunch of people whose numbers I cannot see just picked up a bonus SB for themselves. And we are moving on now to question number 9, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Which of the following words is a contraction? Is it cannot, can't, or can? Cannot, can't, or can. Which of those is a contraction? Contractions allow us to be more efficient in our communication, combining 2 words with an apostrophe. Why say I cannot when you can just say I can't? Can't is the answer. 5,027 of you can make it this far. You have made it this far, and you are ready for our final question. And did you know that tomorrow is the birthday of one Donald Fauntleroy Duck, and we are celebrating with a game all about Disney cartoons, cartoon characters, and the shorts mostly. Join us at 5 p.m. Pacific Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and play for that $1,000 grand prize. And I guarantee you, you're going to walk away probably with at least 1 bonus SB in this game. You're going to know something. Even if you're not a huge Disney fan, this is worth showing up for. All right, also, quick reminder that there are multiple ways to get SB from Swagbucks Daily Trivia outside of our live games. One way is through our other game mode, the Daily Trivia Challenge. It's a quick, hostless version of our game. You can play on your schedule up to twice per day, every single day. Then, of course, there's the More Ways to Earn button you'll see all over the app. Tapping it lets you install and play games on your mobile device to earn SB, and it also takes you to our Daily Tap Joy wall. That is an offer wall loaded with a variety of offers that meets your needs and available time. We call it Daily Tap Joy because it's something you should do every single day. And the best part is everything I just mentioned counts towards your daily goal. So check out Tap Joy right after this game by clicking the smaller version of this image. You'll be glad you did. I do it myself. It is a great way to have those SB add up real fast. All right. 5,037 people vying for a piece of our $1,000 grand prize. Over 13,000 stuck around to the end, and 1 more bonus SB is up for grabs if you can correctly answer question number 10. Here we go. What has to happen for an MLB pitcher to throw a perfect game? The other team never gets on base, the other team never gets a hit, or the other team gives up. Only one of these meets the conditions for a perfect game. As of this game, there have only been 24 perfect games thrown in Major League Baseball since 1900. And that low number is with good reason. It means you faced 27 batters without one of them reaching base. That's right. The other team never gets on base is the answer. 2,323 of you knew that answer, and you are splitting our grand prize. Well done. To those of you who are a little confused by that, you could have a game where nobody gets a hit, but there's a base on balls, or there is an error and somebody gets on base. So only a team never getting on base meets the criteria for a perfect game. Each of our grand prize winners taking home 44 SB in grand prize money plus the bonus SB they collected all the way. Along the way, Brooks Tyler Jelling, congratulations. Hot Mess Express, congratulations to you. Jay Beelart, congratulations. And what else? One more. Super Ninja FF16, just a few of our grand